Yesterday, Regal did another Mystery Movie Monday, and that is where for $5 you can see a movie before it's released to the general public, and all they tell you beforehand is the MPAA rating. They're usually rated R, but occasionally they'll do one that's PG or PG-13, so I try to go to those. This one is PG-13, and you don't know what movie you're buying tickets for until you're in the theater and the movie starts. And this time it was a movie I had never heard of before it started. I hadn't seen any trailers for it. The first time I heard the title was when the movie started, and that was The Boys in the Boat. And if you don't know what that is either, this is a George Clooney directed biopic about a team of young boys who entered a rowing competition during the Great Depression. Now, I will acknowledge the movie was well directed. George Clooney made a pretty decent movie. He's a pretty decent director, and it had a good cast with it, but I just had a hard time getting invested in the story. That doesn't necessarily make the film bad, it just wasn't the kind of story that I generally enjoy. It's hard for me to care about a rowing competition. I just didn't find the movie all that exciting when it probably should have been. This is a true story, and the characters and relationships were there, but it also felt a bit lacking. This is a team of 6 or 7 people, and the film really only focuses on one person, so it's hard to care about them as a team when we're only focused on the one person. Now, this is clearly a movie made for people in their 40s and up. I'm not a part of that audience. It's well made, and if you want to see a sports movie, a biopic set in the late 30s, this is for you. But unless you're in that very specific age group or niche, it probably won't be for you. To me, this felt like a movie that you would watch in school during a history class or an English class or something like that. It felt more educational than it was entertaining for me. Like, I still enjoyed it, thought it was pretty well directed, but overall not a movie I would gravitate to watch again. So for me, it gets a C, a 7 out of 10, and 3 out of 5 stars.